Nick contacted my label when I was 17, inquiring about me. I've never chased or was interested in him. What?
Hey guys, Dale from Catalyst. It looks like it was kind of a frenzy last night after Melissa Schuman decided to show up in chat, and we kind of had a semi-interview in a way. She didn't come on voice or anything, but I was asking her questions through the stream, and she was responding, and people were in chat kind of asking her questions. We did verification to show it was her, which I will show now, but in any case, this is kind of interesting. Melissa showing up, talking about Nick. Let's listen.
Melissa Schuman follows you. So the real Melissa Schuman followed me in the thing. So I appreciate you doing your verification. Okay, so I'll just show it really quick. Here it is. It says it's me, and when I click on the profile, it is Melissa Schuman. So verification, Melissa Schuman in the chat. We got it. Thank you so much. Again, I hate having to do that to people, but we've had so many fakes that we have to do it. What up, Trisha? The reason of the restraining order was because Aaron live streamed with you. When did that live stream happen? Yes, also Aaron Carter is off of Instagram. What is your disdain with Nick outside of what you kind of have already said about the situation, how it kind of fell flat on your part? Do you feel like you were served justice or not served justice? And, did you have feelings for Nick? Did you have any feelings for Nick, or was it completely against your will, is what you're saying? Malicious Human says, Aaron is flawed, I know, but you need to listen to what he has to say, or what he has said and is saying without judgment. And seriously, with the question from AO, no, I was never attracted to Nick. Even if I was, doesn't mean I wanted to have sex. Let alone give my virginity. Nick is a disgusting human being. Mandy Tattoo says, with all due respect, as a survivor, you cannot discount other survivors and push only one narrative when there are clearly multiple issues in the Cardiverse, which include more than just Nick. Melissa says, yes, I believe they are paying people off. I do think they're still currently doing it, because I feel like paying who off though? Like the tabloids? Like paying off the tabloids? Like people thought that Aaron was paying me to make him look good. Melissa Schuman says, I believe Aaron when he talks about the smear campaign. I do slightly agree with the smear campaign stuff. I don't know if the extent of it, but I don't know if it's a smear campaign. I think it's just kind of fighting fire with fire. Like if you say one thing, someone's going to say something back. You know what I mean? Someone's going to say something. Melissa Schuman says, I've been quiet, so me being here is a huge risk. Do you have any problems with this stuff being public? Melissa Schuman says, Molly go lightly, and his side too threatened to call CPS months after I came forward. Why call CPS? Like on your kids? Melissa says they threatened to call wellness checks and CPS as a form of intimidation. It just kind of seems like the lawsuit thing. It seems like everyone's in this lawsuit this, lawsuit that. I'm going to call this on you. Sometimes it actually goes through, though. That's the scary part. Molly has also bragged about being friends with Lauren. Really? Molly's just kind of fallen off the map. I'm kind of glad, though. Molly, I don't think was a good person to be in Aaron's ear. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna get Melissa in any entanglements, bro. Don't worry. Melissa Schuman says, if I am a liar, why haven't I been served? Also, it's been years. I've been happily married for 14 years and have a 10-year-old son. Congratulations. Melissa Schuman says, I've always been under Nick's thumb. F you, Nick. When's the last time you've had contact with Nick? Has it been since back in the day, or did you kind of talk to him again and try to figure out what was going on? I mean, do you feel like that might do better for you if that ever were to happen? Would you have a conversation about it, or is it more of like the way that he's treated the situation? You're kind of like, I'm never going to give you the light of day again. Melissa says, yes, Kristen, an apology and admitting what happened would be healing for me. But okay, so in a case like that, even if he were to admit, would that still get him in trouble? Would that still get someone in trouble if they admit it and they're like, they're sorry? I was just saying, if now I lost my train of thought. Hold up. Let me scroll up. What did she say? Oh, a public apology. Yeah, if you want a public apology, I don't know if it would be the best. I think he should care about what it would do for him as a human being. So you're saying it should be more. It should be more of a moral issue. But like, again, if that got him in trouble, I mean, not to, this is a cheap way to put it, but if you say flip the coin, again, only you know what the intents were back in the day. Melissa says, Nick didn't even talk to the detective on my case. If he apologized, it would prove his guilt. Not gonna happen. Well, that's the thing. It's like, in a court of law, even if you are sorry, you can't say it because then it'll prove you're guilty and then Nick will go to jail. You know what I mean? Like, that's why even if you do feel bad. Melissa says, I am healing me by exercising my voice. Telling me that I need to heal is insensitive. The trauma impacts me every day of my life, is I assume what you mean to say. I've never done a drug in my life. And Melissa says, ew, I was a peer. You know what I mean? You were a peer, not a fan. You know what I mean? So if he went in with the fan mentality, like, oh, this girl, like, that's something that I've kind of not kept up with because it was a little bit after I started to cover the Aaron stuff. So I was getting kind of the second wind of that, but I never really touched upon the Nick stuff. And maybe that's something I could get into, but it's just like it was so long ago now that I feel like if something new comes up, I mean, you coming in, this is new. Like, this is dope because it's news. Like, you're saying something that I haven't heard before and it's now. So that makes it more valuable.
So let me know what you guys think. I know the way the video was edited was kind of weird because I was kind of like having to read off what she was saying. But I do think, Melissa is still trying to make a case for her in the Nick situation. And, I don't know how hard she's trying to push it. You know what I mean? I don't know if she still wants to go all the way. Is she just trying to bring awareness? I don't know how long she's been following Catalyst. It seems like she kind of knows what's going on as she was calling me AO and all this other stuff. So I don't really know what's going on with that. It also seems like it's very peculiar timing that Aaron goes off live. Suddenly Melissa Schuman's here telling us that Aaron is to be believed, and why aren't I covering Nick? And again, it's like, it's more because it's not like active content. If Nick was going live every day, even if he wasn't talking about drama, if Nick was just making more like content that we could use, I wouldn't mind using it. But Aaron is the one going live every day and kind of, spilling information, whatever his truth is, his information. And that's how I choose to do it. I don't necessarily want to do stuff that tackles on the past too often because then it's not news. I will talk about the past if it's being brought up in the future, in the present tense, right? So like if someone's mentioning the past now, yes, I will talk about it and reference it, but I'm not going to bring it up for no reason or have no rhyme or reason. Basically, like I want to have a point and a reason to bring something up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Melissa Schuman showing up on Catalyst. Even just in the chat, that's pretty strange. I wonder if we're going to be seeing more from her or if this is just a one-time stint. What else does she have to say on Nick? Who knows? AO from Catalyst out.